Hi everyone, this is Book-Ass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Marvel Legends Nebula figure. So before we take a look at Nebula, let's take a look at the accessories that she comes with. Now this is actually daughters of Thanos Nebula, just had to get that out there. So first up is her blaster accessory, which actually has some pretty nice sculpting and paint detail to it. But I feel like Nebula should came with her the electroshock sticks, or the whatever she came with, or whatever she used in the first movie, because this isn't actually Nebula from the second movie. This is actually Nebula from the first movie, because in the second one she has like like all the Guardians collars, like Star-Lord's jacket right here, like this collar. So I think it was kind of odd that they went with the first Nebula. Let's see here. Blaster fits in her hand kind of weirdly. If you put it the way that it should be, it angles out like that. If you put it in the right way, then it tends to fall out. So that's kind of odd. And she does have a removable left arm. You can replace it with this one, like she has in the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And it's really easy just to switch it out there. Looks pretty nice. So for the head sculpt, I think it looks very much like Karen Gillan. I like how all of the head has that marbling to it. How it looks like that metallic blue and purple. And the tech on the right side, or left side, left side of her head looks pretty nice. It has that marbling as well. But the thing that I found odd is the paint on her right arm. Her skin is just a flat blue. It's not that metallic or shiny like her head is. So that's kind of odd. And there's her suit. Has like a mesh texture to it, which is really awesome. And she has like these, what looks like oil spots all over her costume, which looks kind of odd to me. I don't recall seeing that in the movie, that I recall. Her left arm, all the tech on it looks really nice. I really love this alternate arm that she comes with. It doesn't have any wrist articulation or anything like that because it just has those three grippers right there. It's not really fingers. But I like how it has that dry brushing of brown over, kind of making it look a little rusty. And it's got some marbling to it as well. And to switch it out, it's very easy. It doesn't feel like it's going to break or anything like that, so that's really good. Now, when I did get the figure, her left arm was like completely facing out this way. So I had to warm up some hot water and place this in and straighten it out. You can tell that the arm is still angling out a bit, like that. It was worse than this originally, so that's one thing about ordering on Amazon. You can't really see what you're getting. This arm was like that as well. You can tell that it's pointing out too, but not as bad. I was able to fix this one more than I was the left one. So if you get this figure, definitely be careful of that. And then here is the bottom of the figure. Not much more going on there. She has more of the black spots on her suit. And like I said, I can't remember. I don't think this was in the movie. Kind of looks like blast marks, maybe. And then her boots are flat black. I would have preferred like a really glossy black, like most of the boots are on the Marvel figures. But it's a pretty nice figure. So now let's go over the articulation. She's got a ball jointed head that can look back all the way and can look down all the way. She can move her head side to side. She's got ball jointed shoulders that can move out that far. She's got a single jointed elbow. It's also on a swivel. She's got a swivel at the wrist that can move side to side and up and down like this, not the usual kind of movement. And then it's the same on the left arm, but when you switch it out to her to this arm, from where She kind of chops her hand off to escape the falling Dark Aster in the first movie. It just has a single jointed elbow and a swivel. It doesn't have like any wrist articulation or forearm articulation or anything. She's got a ball jointed diaphragm that can only move back and forth just a little bit. I really don't know why they included that, because it can barely swivel too. And she has a waist swivel too, which most female figures, if you get ball jointed diaphragm, you don't get a waist swivel. So I would have preferred just a waist swivel instead of this, since there's really not that much articulation there. But I can move side to side, and oops, just flung the her blaster out of her hand. Now my only issue with this figure is the belt right here. It tends to shift up and down so much when you're posing the figure around. So honestly, I'll probably glue it down after this, just because it's really irritating, because it just, you can see it's like, whoop, whoop, whoop. It just shifts up and down. She's got ball jointed hips that can move out that far. She can kick forward all the way and back all the way. She's got a swivel at the thigh, double jointed knee, a swivel at the ankle, which really can't move, and I don't want to force, because let me show how it moves. And it makes that kind of a snapping noise. So I was trying to pose her for the picture, the thumbnail for this video, and I just about broke her feet off. So definitely be careful of that. Mine doesn't work, at least. And she has an ankle rocker. Now the ankle rocker works just fine, but it's that swivel that bothers me. So overall, I think this figure is really good. I mean, I wish it would have came with more accessories instead of just the alternate arm and the puny, pathetic blaster, because it does tend to fall out of her hands really fast. But I did find a way around that. These are the electro, I think they're called electro batons. I'm just calling them electroshock sticks for some reason. I actually got these from the like 4.5-inch basic Guardians of the Galaxy cartoon line, and these actually work with this figure. I got this on clearance at Barnes & Noble, really far away, and I never thought I'd get this Nebula. So when I actually got it, I'm like, I wonder if I can use these on her, on the Legends version. Let me see there. It doesn't actually work with this robotic arm right here. Yeah, you more have to use this one. You can get it in this arm, but or hand on that arm, but it's very difficult. So see, she can hold them like that. There's not a lot of paint detail on this, but you can fix that pretty easily, honestly. So now let's do some size comparisons. Oh, and I forgot to mention that she came with the left leg of Mantis. I just about forgot to, I actually forgot that on another review, and that was by accident, of course, but still wasn't a good thing to do. And then here she is next to Star-Lord. And then here she is next to the previous Gamora. And since this review is kind of short, I'm going to go ahead and probably do a review on Gamora as well. That way I can try and get to Mantis tomorrow. So this is the first Gamora, which is just terrible, honestly. It is not good at all when compared to this new version. So overall, I really like this Nebula figure. And I think that if you can get the 4.5-inch, it's a really weird scale, cartoon Nebula, get it so that you can get these weapons for Nebula, because that's the way I wanted her to come. So I would recommend this toy. It's really awesome. I just think she could have came with more accessories. So that's my review. And if you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.